Yep. And today we're going to be making some lamb Rogan Josh. Alright, so first thing you want to do is you want to use... You're not part of the audience. Can you go play with your toys? India mustard oil. It's an Indian oil. And you pour that. I already got the heat on high.
High.
Get this really hot. Just to coat the bottom of the pan. And I'm gonna do it Kashmiri style. All right, so when this thing is really hot, you could tell by the viscosity, you want to add your pre-marinated lamb. This is marinated in gram masala, fennel powder, salt, and one other ingredient. A little bit of the chili powder, but Kashmiri only. So that can go in. And we just want to really just brown this. So we are going to keep mixing this around. And this is a leg of lamb that I cubed, and there's the femur bone there. I left the bone in there for taste. But all we're doing at this point is just trying to brown this to get it to the next phase. When you're cooking Indian food, there are multiple phases. And so that's what we're working on phase 2 right now. Phase 1 was the marinade that is not the subject of this video, but cancel. All right, so we just browned this. And the next phase is our gravy. So we start again with that mustard oil. And we get that mustard oil super hot. Then we're gonna add flavoring. So we're gonna use a couple different whole seeds. This part is all whole seeds. Cumin, whole seeds. And this phase is really fast because we don't want these to burn. Coriander, whole seed. Cloves, about 6 or 7 of these. Good. Black cardamom. A couple of these whole seeds. Can you smell that aroma?
Yeah, it smells good.
Cinnamon. Really just one stick. Fennel seed. Again, this is a whole seed mixture. And finally, 2 or 3 bay leaves. Again, this is going to be super aromatic.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Pretty amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to add just a little bit of more oil because we did put a lot of whole seeds in here. And once we start to see, really the cloves are the telltale, them start to pop up a little bit, that means we're good. And you're down for your next step. Now that that's going there, we're gonna cool down the pan with onion, a lot of onions.
If they can make it into a pan. The pot, actually. Not on the floor.
go a little medium heat there. Okay, just a little bit more oil because we are making a big batch. All right, now this next step is to marry the two. Oh, and sorry, I missed sharing that this is the consistency of what you want your onions to look like, soft. And then you
So
let
about
that
how long did you do that for?
like 6-7 minutes on medium high. All right, so that goes in there. Look at that goodness right there. And then, while that's getting to know each other, we seal the bond with ginger paste and garlic paste. Ellie, you're not in the video, bro. This is my video. Give me one thing to myself. Okay. There. Now that's going to sort of like in holy matrimony, the role of the priest, kind of like really gets them together. All right, then a pinch of salt. I'm gonna go see salt on this.
That's a lot. Okay, that's enough.
Now, here in the United States, we call this lamb, but in India and other parts of Asia, they call it mutton. And this would be a mutton Rogan Josh. All right, so that's all getting to know each other in there. Now, turn up the heat just a little bit. We're gonna do 2 more. All right, we're back here again. This is really getting to know each other. And the next step, we're gonna add quite a bit of yogurt to it. Okay. That's going to add that richness to it. And when we reduce down some of the water, it's really going to come alive. All right, there's your smoothness. And while that's going, now here's the secret ingredient. This is what gives it that intense deep red color, is this here. So we're going to add this, but you don't want to add it directly in because you don't want to risk burning it. So we're going to put it in some water, and then we're going to use water as a vehicle to introduce it. And we just added the red chili, and it's a special red chili. It's not your ordinary red chili. It's a Kashmiri red chili, which is milder and really gives it that rich color more than anything. And then for spice, I like to, instead of using red chili, ordinary red chili, or this variation, this is extra hot. I'm going to put serrano peppers and chili peppers in at least my dish, but might not be suitable for others. So that's pretty thick. We're going to let that just sit. We're going to add some water to it so it becomes a little bit of a soup. And then we're going to reduce that water down after letting it stew for a little bit to really make those lamb pieces very tender. And they're already tender because it's a good cut of lamb. It's leg of lamb, and that's already generally pretty tender.